What is going on, guys? Matt Downs with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and in this video I'm going to talk directly to you, the average Joe just like me, on how to remain a profitable sports bettor in the long run. And I totally get it. You're on YouTube probably for the exact same reason a majority of you are on YouTube, and that's because you need help sports betting. Whatever you're doing, whatever your process is for sports betting, you're probably not having too much success, at least in the long term. And I just want to keep reiterating that I was just like you. I was in your shoes about 4 or 5 years ago, had no idea how to really observe the market and take advantage of these props that were mispriced. And it really does suck because this industry is clouded with deception. We have so many cappers on YouTube, whether it be on social media like Instagram, Twitter, that just show their short-term profits, show their $1,000 and the $5,000, but they're never willing to actually show you long-term profits. And to even go a step further, the sportsbooks never teach you about the hidden price points, the hidden juice within math on how they are able to remain profitable off 99% of sports bettors. Nobody's willing to talk about that. The real problem is that the 1% of people who actually make profit sports betting aren't the loudest in the industry. And quite frankly, we usually aren't able to turn $1,000 into $10,000 because we're limited. The sportsbooks don't let us bet as much money as the normal bettor. And from a marketing perspective, I can see how this can turn off a ton of people. People are just looking for that quick buck. They're looking to win that couple $100s a night. And it just gets rid of those realistic expectations. The realistic expectations are that you actually can make money in the long term as long as you're able to gain small mathematical advantages every single night. And I just want to back up. My background is certainly not around mathematics whatsoever. I come from a finance background, and even within that industry, I hated every second of it. But what I did learn through my passion is that I was actually obsessed with sports betting. I was obsessed with sports betting on Prizepicks, on Underdog, DraftKings. I was also obsessed with doing DFS lineups and always finding an edge. I would find myself just not sleeping at nights, scrolling through DFS apps, trying to find the next big thing, trying to find the next big edge, even trusting some YouTubers out there. But then one single day, I had a light bulb click, and that's what really sparked this company called Daily Grind Fantasy Sports. And after searching the market, really no single piece of software existed that really compared sportsbooks lines directly to DFS apps, where you were able to gain a mathematical edge in the long run. Literally just started creating a WordPress site and ran with it. It started out with like a simple table. And I want to explain to you guys, because there's so much junk on the internet, why this works. And I don't want to show it in a way or use terminology that's going to confuse the average casual bettor. Instead, I want to show you guys visually why this works. And this is a whole nother reason why I even created the software that I did in the first place, is because I felt like there's no software out there that really appealed to the casual bettor. I wanted to visually show people why this worked. And before going any further, if you guys could please hit that like button, that subscribe button, also that notification bell. I post content like this all the time. And if you guys actually want to compartmentalize what I'm talking about today and make money in the long term, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm going to show you my results from over 2023. It's been a slow grind, and realistically, this is how you guys will remain profitable in the long run over small mathematical advantages every single night. It's a long-term grind. The strategy that I'm referring to is called the plus EV betting strategy. All that is simply comparing the value, the price point that you get on DFS apps like Prizepicks, Underdog, other DFS apps, and comparing it directly to the market consensus, DraftKings, FanDuel. If they're pricing it at a very, very high price tag, an expensive price tag, and you can take it at a better value on a different app, using that market consensus knowledge, you can remain profitable by taking advantage of these value plays. And I don't want to lose you here because, again, that can be confusing on the surface, but it's actually super simple. A real example that I use, and it can be relatable to a majority of the people that I'm talking to right now, is the car dealership example. Because a majority of you have been price shopping for cars at least at some point in your life. Let's just hypothetically say you're going out to buy a new car, a Honda Civic, we'll call it a 2023. Car dealership A has it priced at $25,000, B $25,000, C $26,000, D we'll call it $24,000, and then E prices it at $21,000. And at no point am I saying this 2023 Honda Civic is a good car, nor am I saying that it's worth $20,000, $25,000, or $30,000. But using market data, given the price of these cars at a car dealership, you can assume that a Honda Civic brand new out of the box at 2023, is worth about $25,000. And I think that we can realistically assume that because you have the support of about 5 different car dealerships that are saying that it's exactly that price, or at least around that price point. But if car dealership E has it priced at $21,000, guess where you're going to buy that new Honda Civic? And I use that example because sports betting really is that easy. And the software that I own is simply just a price comparison tool and showing you where you should be taking advantage of these price tags. But you also have to think about this logically. At no point am I saying that the 2023 Honda Civic is a fantastic car, nor am I ever going to say that this is a fantastic bet, because that's where people get lost, right? Some people say whenever I post a video and I talk about my favorite plays, they're actually my favorite plays. No, you'll never win money by trusting your fundamental analysis. This has been proven time and time again because the market always knows more than the average sports bettor, 99% of you. All I'm saying is that if a prop is given a good price point, a consensus price point, and it's mispriced on another app, you're probably going to make money off that mispriced prop. Just like if the market prices a car at $25,000, but you can get it at $21,000, you're probably going to end up getting the best bang for your buck off of that price point. And you really can use this example for anything in life when you're comparing prices at a grocery store or even when buying a house. You can never guarantee that when you buy a house, it's going to be worth it in 5 years. Just like when you place a prop bet, I can't guarantee that the player's not going to get injured if you hit an over or vice versa. But by trusting market data, that's where you'll gain an edge and become a sharp, profitable sports bettor. Now, using that logic of comparing market prices to one another, whether it be in the car dealership industry, whether it be in the home buying industry, it does not matter what industry you're targeting here. I'm simply going to show you exactly how to use that market knowledge, compare the market knowledge throughout different sports books, and then show you the best mispriced props on DFS apps like Prizepicks, Underdog, etc. I want to visually show you this, and this is the exact reason why I have the software, why I created the software in the first place, because visually seeing it is a lot better than just trusting somebody and trusting a capper to lead you in the right direction, right? So in this exact example, per my software, we have Christian Javier for the Astros. Right now, his hits allowed prop is set to 5.5 on Prizepicks, also 5.5 on the industry average consensus data. And for any new sports bettors in the industry, all these lines mean they're just a glorified price point that the sports books are offering for if you were to place a straight bet at their app, how they would pay you out in American odds. But none of that matters. All you need to know is if you're getting a better price point at a different app. Given this drop down on the top of my software, all you guys need to know is that Prizepicks 5 Flex slips offer a price point of -119 odds. That is a better price point than all these other apps here, looking across the board for a Christian Javier example. On Pinnacle, you're getting him at -157. Pinnacle is punishing their bettors by placing a straight bet to go under hits allowed, more so on Pinnacle, right? And on DraftKings, -135, same thing with BetMGM, you guys get the point. On Prizepicks, you're getting that exact same prop in a 5 Flex slip at -119 odds, -119 price point. And to reiterate, again, we are not saying that Christian Javier is going under his hits allowed prop at 5.5. We're simply saying, based on our market knowledge, we're getting a good price point that is mispriced at Prizepicks. And the market knows all, right? They are going to remain profitable in the long run based on their accurate projections, their accurate price points that they give these player props. But that's the great thing about this industry. Every single sportsbook, every single DFS app has their own sports bettors and money lines, right? But if we're able to take and compare oranges to oranges and see price comparisons that are different and mathematically profitable, we take advantage of them. Hopefully all this information made sense, guys. If it did, please do hit that subscription button, notification bell, and of course, smash that like button for all of our future content. With all that being said, have a great rest of your day, and let's cash.